What is our new hint? Because according to this, we are missing 2 more.
Yep.
What should I do next? Where the heat melts down and adventures are like little creatures paralyzed by fear.
Okay, so we do have to get there. Alright, so we have to figure out a route somewhere along there.
So 2 of them are... I at least know where one is.
Can we walk on lava?
Has fate what beautifully happens only by creating a memory? Yeah, we...
So that's what it was. We can walk on lava now.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything. I'm like, wait a minute. Because I read the description, it said walk on liquid surfaces.
I would have thought it would be too dangerous, but I guess as long as you don't sink in it.
Yeah.
Finally, a ninja ability. So let's just go forward. We're right there, and we get our last pumpkin. May as well see anything else. Maybe we can go to the underworld from here, too.
Yes.
Yes. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh my god, my foot's on fire. So let me guess. Your name's Pyro? That's me.
God damn it.
How did you get so close to the underworld if you can't stand fire? Oh, the irony, right? To be honest, I don't remember. But I do have to get back to my workstation. Thanks for snapping me out of it.
I think there was still a new ability to get. I wasn't expecting that, honestly.
To be honest, I kind of forgot, because I will concede to the fact that it's been a while since I played this game. I do love it.
Yeah. I think it'd be one of those games that's always the easiest to come back for replays of.
I think it's just my state of, like, I want to play some new games.
Right.
Also
that. Huh. Number 24, I guess. Untitled Goose Game.
It's a great meme game. Basically, Grand Theft Goose.
I mean, I guess if you turn your brain off, it is some nice fun. I keep forgetting it's something to do with some games.
It's basically Grand Theft Auto, but you're an asshole goose instead of an asshole person.
Yeah. Yeah.
But either way, welcome to the underworld.
Oh, trees are everywhere!
Well, we're back in the underworld just like you wanted.
Good.
I didn't want to be back in the underworld, I just said we needed to go to the underworld.
Well, your fate was sealed. You had no choice.
You're not Rob, but fuck you anyway.
Number 23. Oh, right. This was technically a new game. Among Us.
Yeah.
That actually got released back in like 2018 or 2019 or whatever, but then only got big like a bit after COVID. And that's what started to give the developers money and more time to actually work on and improve the game for more things.
Yep, because the big tech boom.
You know, if we had a big group of people to do that with, that probably would be a lot of fun. I just wouldn't want to do that with a lot of random people.
Yeah, it's definitely a game that you need the right people to play it with.
It would be a hell of a fun time, though. Every time I watch videos of people playing online, it just looks like they're all having a blast.
It is the greatest meme game.
I love seeing one video, basically, they all decided to name their characters things like who, what, or this. And we couldn't call them like colors like, I saw who wearing him! It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, oh. There is some nice simplicity to it, though. It's not one of those games I wish I could have a group of people to play with.
Yeah, I have the game for, my brother gifted me the game for PC. It's just, it is a game that needs people for it to work, or at its absolute best. So it's like, if we have the right people, then maybe I consider doing a session for that. But it's like,
You need a lot, though. It's a fucking 10-person game.
It's a massive game.
It's freaking crazy. Number 22. Never heard of this game. The Forest. Survival game.
I'm trying to remember, was it Firewatch or The Forest that I've heard about? I know my friend Jonathan was talking to me about one of those games. It was one of those two.
It sounds like you're an inhabitant of an island trying to survive in a forest. I guess there's a lot of great depth.
Oh wait, The Forest. No, I remember what this one is now. I remember this one. I saw a lot of YouTube videos with it back in the day.
Sounds like it's basically like trying to survive in a forest. Apparently it's done pretty well, so...
Now, what the hell am I doing?
Oh yeah, water lava.
Forgot.
There we go. You stop moving for a second.
Oh.
Oh, okay, I see what the two are now. Yep, now makes more sense. Number 20, oh right, of course, number 21, Rocket League.
Yep.
It's free to play now, if you care about that sort of thing.
Yep. But it's definitely a game that's worth the conversation because, you know, as basically what's essentially a multiplayer sports game that's not frigging, you know...
Like traditional sports.
Or the EA Sports scene where it's just basically sports sims.
It's basically crazy soccer, but you're driving cars.
Casino games in the form of sports games, excuse me, I should say, sorry.
Oof.
You want to say more?
Oh, right, the video game version. Yeah. I thought you were talking about real sports. I was like, oh, God. I know sports when it got big, but jeez.
I know you're not the biggest fan of sports, but not a little much. Not enough.
I mean, you're not wrong. People mean a lot more to sports lately, because of the betting scene being more legal now. But either way. Yeah, Rocket
Are you
League.
trying to make enemies?
Rocket League's another one that'd be fun. It's just, if you get to ranked, it'd probably stop being super fun.
Okay, so...
I guess you have to go down, move that. Oh. Not moving. Oh, dick! Dick!
Oh, that's why it works. Okay.
Okay, that makes more sense now. Oh boy. Oh, you gotta keep hitting them and hovering off them.
Okay, I see how this works.
Yeah, I'm assuming they have that for a reason. I don't know if there's a reason for them doing that. Yeah, Rocket League's of course a big one. Number 20. Oh yeah, I guess it was technically indie company. I keep not thinking of it as such though. Journey!
Yeah, it technically is.
For some reason I keep not thinking of it as that. The deep thing is more of a Sony thing. The game company is indie and they're not owned by...
this coin!
Oh, the game's available on Switch too, I didn't know that. That's right, all those games are available on everything now. They just were on PS3 at first, now then they went multi-platform. Walking Simulator, alright. Oh yeah, that's another one I hear a lot about. FTL, Faster Than Light.
Never heard of that one.
Action Simulator, it's a big like space... You're like managing a space station trying to stop a lot of things from like going wrong. It's one of those fast-paced like resource management game kind of things. I know a lot of people really like it.
I wonder if I could just do... I don't know if I destination. Is that control working properly?
God damn you. Leave me alone, asshole. Leave me alone. Alright, page froze on me. Let's try to go get to the next one. I think I saw what the next one was.
I'll make that one easier at least.
Yep, number 18. Cage Story.
Yep.
It's a very good game.
Barring the controversy with the creator, the game itself is still good, I feel.
And yeah, they say it's technically developed and published by Studio Pixel now.
Yeah.
Like, I guess he gave them the rights to them or whatever.
So there's probably some lawsuit. I know there was some weirdness that happened with the main creator.
Oh, yikes. And the last one's all the way over there. Okay.
Okay, so
we can go back to the underground area.
We'll go out the underground later. Knowing my luck, it's probably a goddamn crystal,
Just a fucking crystal. That would be some shit.
That thing looks suspicious to me.
Mm-hmm. Number 17. Oh, yes. Disco Elysium.
Yeah, that game.
Yep. Isometric RPG that definitely makes you pay attention to a lot of the decisions you make.
Yep. It really is a choice-based system.
Yep. And it's apparently one of the best of its kind. And a lot of people really like that one. It's one I've been curious about as well.
I've heard about it. Not my cup of tea, but glad people who like that game.
Yep. Some people say it's like arguably one of the best stories told in gaming. So, you know, that's that. Number 16. Yes. The true meta game. The Stanley Parable.
That game.
Also developed by just one person.
That game is fun, though.
Oh, yeah. Like, you can have your fun with it for definitely a couple hours, but just trying to play the game in numerous ways, definitely, it's just interesting to see how it goes.
Pissing off the fucking narrator is always going to be great.
Oh, yeah. Basically wanted to come up with a game, basically, why do you want to get to the game told you, like, alright, fine, fuck you then. Just a constant game, well, fuck you then. It's one of the actual only games I went out of my way to buy on Steam. Because I was so curious about it. God, it's fun. Number 15. Also surprised it's this low. Minecraft. Well, don't really need to say anything about that. Oh yeah, number 14. Hotline Miami.
I respect that game, but man, that game is a trip.
It's intense.
It is intense.
Yep, I've seen footage of it. It looks very fast-paced, but well, it seems to be very fun if you can master it.
Another game I would recommend, if it's not on the list, my friend played through.
Right, that's similar in...
It's similar in the style.
Yeah, yep.
But that game is wild.
Number 13. Oh, wow, puzzle game. Papers, Please.
Ah, that game. That game had a lot of history.
Oh.
Basically, it's a management of basically doing, whatchamacallit. I forget the name of the kind of people they are, but basically it's like, you're doing the papers for people who are trying to enter the country.
Right. I figured it was something like that, yeah. I've seen that in action. It definitely looks interesting. And once you get to later levels, there's just a shitload of people. It's like, oh man, oh god!
You have to, like, micromanage, not only, like, the, making sure that you actually get the, right people into the, whatchamacallit, the border, but you also have to, like, make sure you micromanage your resources for, like, what do you want to get, like, food, like, water, and that kind of stuff for your... You have to micromanage your money as well, basically. So basically, you're like you're micromanaging as a minimum wage worker.
God. Yeah. Oh, looks like we probably want to go down.
Wait.
Or do we want to come from the other side? You missed the path earlier.
Huh.
That's what it seems like. Also, I don't like there's rising lava in here.
Oh, wait, there's another room.
Oh, is there? Ah. I did not think about that. I guess you can't run on that lava because it's wavy. At least I'm assuming you can't. Whoa. Close. Yeah, I guess it's too unstable for you to run on. Yep, there you go, you found it.
Now I was gonna, what are we gonna
just run across, yep.
Just leave. You forgot the goddamn.
Ah, there we go. Number 12, Hades. Ah.
The pinnacle of roguelike for a lot of people.
I have had a lot of fun with myself.
I do like it personally. I've only beaten it once, to be fair, because, you know, roguelikes. They take a lot out of you.
Yep. Ah, number 11, Braid. That apparently had a remastered version come out recently that not a lot of people have been buying, so the developer's been kind of pissed off saying how much money he's lost over the remaster of the game.
I mean...
It is pretty old, too. That's a game from, like, what, over 10 years ago?
Yeah, it's very old.
That's one of the earlier indie games.
That's like one of the earlier indie games.
It wasn't on modern platforms, they came a release for it, and not a lot of people are buying it, probably because they still have it on PC.
There's so many people that wanted to buy it already have it, maybe?
Yeah.
I thought about buying it, but
I know it's supposed to be a pretty interesting platformer, though.
It's like the ability to control time or whatever. I remember, there was actually a Dorkly skit about that, if I remember correctly.
You can control time?
Yeah, it's like, oh, so you're Prince of Persia, basically.
Right. Isn't there like a twist at the end, though? Like,
I don't exactly know what it is, but
I think it's supposed to be like, he's like trying to save a damsel in distress, but then you find out at the end she's actually trying, like the villain's actually trying to keep her away from him, because she's trying to get away from him. That's really what it is, I think. Which is a somewhat interesting twist for the traditional platformer of saving the damsel in distress. Basically, he's like a freaking psycho. Oh, they have Limbo at number 10. Okay. Basically, the game they did before, Inside. People do like Limbo a little better. Oh, dick! Dick!
I thought the door was left open. What the hell? Okay.
That was annoying.
I thought the door would be left open because I already got them, but no, I didn't.
Of course. Number 9. They have it listed as a dungeon crawler. The Binding of Isaac. That was more of a roguelike than a dungeon crawler.
It's kind of a bit of both. It's a dungeon crawler and a roguelike.
I know people have to do like freaking feels like 20 playthroughs to get through that whole freaking game.
Yeah.
Which just sounds stupid to me, honestly.
I mean, I will, like, give it the benefit of the doubt because, you know, the replayability thing and all, but...
Yeah.
It is a little much, especially when there's a lot of RNG attached to the game.
It's also got weird religious themes to it, too. It wasn't like supposed to be like God's like telling his mom to do all these horrible things and it's eventually gonna be killing him or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like Jesus. Number 8. Ah, yes, another platforming classic. Super Meat Boy.
Yep.
You know, I've only gotten through like the first like 7 stages of. I should probably try to go back and finish that. I just shouldn't try to go on my 100% everything. Probably.
Yeah.
Save that for later.
If you value your sanity, you don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'll say. I tried, and I wasn't particularly good.
Number 7. Another big game with a controversial dev. Fez.
Yep. That's the infamous one with the "you all don't deserve the game" shield.
Yeah, that dude fucking. Say, you get fame from a game and you let it get to your head and you act like you're better than everybody else. That person is the example, one of the best examples of that shit. You let it get to his head, he thought he knew better than everybody else. Freaking narcissism. Made people not want to see another game from him again. And why would I see a game from somebody who's gonna treat me like a fucking moron?
I mean, he never wanted to make it after to begin with, so it's like, you know what? Either way, it's like, I wouldn't buy the game even if you made it, so good job, dude. Instead of having a legacy of people who want to look at the game afterwards, just, you know, just sit here and act like a fucking prick.
Wow, a really, really fucking weird game on this list I've never heard of. Number 6, Pathologic.
I feel like I heard about that.
Thanks for reading the paragraph for this, and apparently it's a really weird choice. Okay, so this is the only game that doesn't fit into our criteria. However, I've always been a supporter of this game. Once again, it seems that it's a time to fight its corner once again. Pathologic 2 is a remake of the 2005 classic title Pathologic. In this title, you play Artemi Barak, who has returned to his hometown after news that his father has died. However, when he returns home, he gets wrapped up in a tightly woven story filled with distrust, warring factions, and a plague that is sweeping through the town. Here's the thing. Pathologic is not a fun game, which makes it hard to recommend to players. However, this is intentional, as the game is designed to make the players struggle, feel defenseless, have to compromise their morals to survive, and ultimately make some very hard choices. The game is an incredible, bleak experience that we admit won't appeal to everyone. However, if you can appreciate this game as a work of art as well as a brutal survival experience, you might see what I see. It's very unique in its approach that's only meant to be felt properly for a select few that can endure it. It's meant to be brutal and horrible in a way to signify the experience it's supposed to be about. That's an interesting take, honestly.
Like, what I'll say is, as long as you understand the fact that your audience is going to be a very particular niche, then by all means, do whatever you want.
It's like that one developer that released a game somewhat recently. It was basically like an homage to the Zelda CDI games.
I forgot, it was like RZ or something?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, something like that. And that one was supposedly... I think some people do like it. It's more the writing. I think the actual level design is pretty good. I don't actually know much about gameplay. I just know that it's got a lot of the cheesy shit.
It just basically uses the foundation set by whatever the CDI games. And tries to make a good game out of it from the sounds of it.
Right.
I personally don't have much interest in it myself.
I heard it's at least decent, so, you know. Good. Nothing amazing, but good.
It does what it needs to.
Yep. Number 5. Aha. Yup. And we're finally done with this game. Dead Cells.
Yep.
That was another
pretty solid roguelike game.
It just happened to keep building on more and more and more.
Okay, so we only really got lost doing one of the notes.
So we only have one note left.
Yep.
And now we have all the Funkins.
So
it might be there. Oh, damn. Oh, man.
Okay.
We got all the power seals here, right?
Yep, I believe, if I remember correctly. Oh, wrong button.
Yes.
We have 43, so there's only...
I think we always go to the chest. Is there 7 left or less?
We still need to smash
2
more.
Ah, they're on the mountain! Alright! Good. We might even see that by the end of this session. Yeah, maybe as well get up to the mountain, get all the power seals and the last music note and call our session there.
Yeah, this is a pretty good place to end it.
Yeah. Get this whole thing done.
Actually, there's a pretty good place to end after, like, we could do the mountain stuff.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah.
Yep.
Do the mountain stuff, yeah. Do the mountain stuff. I imagine we get the last note there. That's what I was thinking. They compare Dead Cells to Rogue Legacy a bit.
This fate would be beautiful. Yeah, you only need one more.
Yep. Music notes. I mean, no. Shit.
Note to self. So we'll use this.
Ah, it's a roguelike Metroidvania. Okay. In a way. Number 4. I hear about this one a lot. Gone Home. Another walking simulator that's really big on its narrative.
I guess after this, there's definitely a lot of indie games I personally like, and also have a lot of attention brought towards me that I want to talk about as well after this because...
Yeah, there's only 3 left on this list, and you probably know of at least 2 of these, I think.
Is one of them Undertale?
Yes.
Figured as much.
Number 3 is Celeste.
I mean, it's definitely a good game. I'm not gonna.
It's a pretty hardcore platformer for some people, and some people really love it.
I swore by it myself.
I didn't even want to do all the B-sides. Like, so I couldn't get through that. Isn't there like a C-side for all of them, too?
I think.
Ugh. I just want to do the main game as it is. So for those that are committed to it. Number 2 is Undertale. Number 1, I think you should probably know this one. What big indie game hasn't come up on this list yet?
I'm actually trying to think about it.
I'll give you a hint. It's a life sim.
Stardew?
Yes, that's their number 1.
I can, you know what? I'll give Stardew the benefit of the doubt, because I mean, it is definitely the most casual-friendly game.
Yeah.
You know, with how much the life sim games have kind of gotten screwed over because all that was there is...
Well, everybody's been inspired to do more now because of Stardew Valley.
Some to mixed results, because I mean,
yeah.
There was stuff like Harvest Moon and Rune Factory that existed back in the day, but
yeah,
they were always a niche.
It's something about Stardew Valley that just clicked with a lot more people.
It was also during the time. It was also during the time as well, because I believe that released during the pandemic, didn't it?
I thought it released before that.
Did it?
Yeah, I think it did. I think it released like 2018 or 2019.
Well, either way, I am glad that game got as much success as it has.
Yeah.
I've had my fill with that game.
Oh, 2016 it came out.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I thought it was pretty old.
Huh. I can't, maybe I'm just thinking about the fact that, you know...
It probably got big.
Maybe it also got big because it was on Switch.
Yeah.
That could be the
Yeah, it probably came on Switch during the pandemic, or maybe a little before that. Yeah, it probably came with Switch in 2019. That might have been what it was.
The Switch boom.
Yep. Let me see. It came with Switch on October 5th, 2017.
But yeah, I played the game and I do like it.
Yeah.
It's exactly the kind of game that it needs to be.
I'd say no Freedom Player on this list.
I mean, a lot of the other games, there's definitely like a smaller niche, like stuff like Freedom Planet. I mean, I can talk about stuff like Azure Striker Gunvolt or Berserk Boy.
Right.
Or another one I played that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, really? There weren't any Mega Man likes on that list either.
The only ones I can think of that were made that obviously weren't on the list were 20XX, Berserk Boy, and Gravity Circuit are the big ones for me. You already know about Gravity Circuit.
Berserk Striker Gunvolt is a little surprised they didn't get an honorable mention.
Yeah, I'm surprised that game actually got an honorable mention because... Anyways, the bridges are paid! Can you believe it? I'm so proud!
Yeah, good for you. Can't talk to anybody else, damn it. God damn you guys. Let's see how you're all feeling.
Yep.
The last 2 power seals are up here.
And the last note from the sounds of it.
Hopefully. It'll be nice.